Namaste, my name is Nikhilesh and I try to teach AI and generative AI in a simple language. So, in this video, we'll build a multimodal application. So, we all know that now we have multimodal models which can process multiple kinds of modalities like text, images, videos, voice, right? So GPT-4o is a multimodal model. It can basically extract information from an image. It can also describe that image. If you want to ask any questions related to that image, it can answer that as well, right? Now, one major use case of this is that let's for businesses is that you have invoices in image format and you want to extract that information. So many people use paid tools for doing that. There are so many paid tools available on Google. In this video, we'll make this very simple tool and you can also save money on that. Okay, and we'll be using Anthropic's Claude Sonnet model for this. So as I said, we'll be using Anthropic. So let's install Anthropic and import it. Okay, and then we have to use Anthropic's API. Anthropic API is not free. You have to minimum deposit five basically USD. So you have to do that. You can go to their website, add $5 and then you can start using the API. Model which we are using is Claude 3.5 Sonnet 22.110.2024. Basically it was released on 22nd October 2024. So now to start with, let's build a very basic application. How to do that? So in order to do that, let's let's add a file. How you can add a file on Colab? You can go here and you can add a file, and once you add the file, you can copy the path here and you can add the file at the path here. So basically what we are saying, so this is the file I have added. You can see it's a bowl of ice cream where there are some scoops. Now let me ask how many scoops of ice cream we have in this image. Okay, so for that, what I am doing, first I am opening that image and then I'm encoding that image in base62 encode data, and then I'm converting that encoding into string. So this is what we are doing, right? So now if you see, this is what we'll do to read that image, and then maybe if you want, you can see the first 100 tokens. So these are the tokens. Now let's create this thing. So what we are creating, we are sending the prompt to the model. The role is user, type of image or the content is image, source type we have encoded at base64, media type image JPEG, and then what we are asking, we are saying how many scoops of ice cream are there in this image. Okay, now this is our message, and now let's call the model and send this message. So what we are doing, if you see response message, we are sending the message, we are calling the model, we are specifying max tokens equals to 200, and let's see what does the model answer. So you can see the model is answered that in this image there appear to be 3 scoops of chocolate ice cream served in a white ball garnished with a fresh strawberry on top. So this is what we have got. So now basically with this is very simple, right? We are simply getting the image, encoding it, converting into the string, and then sending it to the model, and we can ask any questions we want and model will reply accordingly. Very simple. This is the code where we can do. This is how. Now let's come to our specific use case, how we can do that. So now this is the image block helper function. This is the entire function that we have created and earlier as well. This is the same thing that we have written above, and now let's do a real world use cases. Now what I'm saying, I'm importing an image of an invoice. So this is the image of an invoice, and now I'm doing the same thing. And what I'm saying, the role is the user where I'm sending the image, and what I'm saying, generate a JSON object representing the contents of this invoice. It should include all dates, dollar amounts, and addresses. Only respond with the JSON itself. Now you can see this is the invoice total. This is the proper invoice, and we need to this information in JSON format so that we can use it later. So now let's, and then I'm sending the same thing, and then I'm printing. So now you can see we have got the everything in JSON format. So guys, this is a very simple and basic Gen AI application, but you can see, but many people are, paying for these tools. As a developer, I keep saying that we can actually build these tools ourselves, and building these tools are actually easier than using these tools. So that's it from my side in this video. I hope you liked it. See you in the next. Thanks.